Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to The Witcher. Hey, I haven't recorded a thing in a while. I apologize for that. Yeah, my channel is still here. I am still doing things with it. The last few days I didn't post anything because I felt, I don't know, I was a little bit, not depressed. I don't want to use the word depressed, but I was quite a bit down. Did I just hurt myself? I was quite a bit down, and I just couldn't bring myself to record anything, so I just laid in bed all day playing World of Warcraft. Because that's what I do with my time. But yes, I'm feeling better now. I think he's dead. Oh, no, he's good. He's just drunk. I'm back now. I'm feeling better, so we're gonna be recording some more. So let's try to get back into the swing of things and hope I didn't forget how to do all of this. And let's hope nothing goes wrong. In the last episode, what did we do? We dealt with the botchling. I dealt with the botchling and have to I've made it into a lubberkin, but now I have to summon the lubberkin to help me. It's buried here. So I will sit and wait for the lubberkin. I know a few people who watched the series who were really excited to see where this went and kind of upset that I took such a long break after this.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea.
Oh. And there's
Lead me
the
to those
lubberkin.
bound to you by blood.
So that botchling, which was that horrible nightmare creature from the last episode, is now a lubberkin, a sort of, guardian, like a household guardian spirit. So now it's no longer some sort of horrible nightmare creature that is going to eat pregnant women's fetuses, which is always a plus. The less of those you have in the world, the better. Just occurred to me, I haven't started my stopwatch, so I could have been recording for any amount of time. So now we just must follow the lubberkin to those bound to it by blood.
Time to water the horses.
So if we follow the lubberkin, it will take us to the Baron's family, is the idea. That's what the Peller said anyway. So let's hope the Peller's not full of shit.
Yeah.
I see drowners. Might have to deal with them. I'm gonna have to deal with them. So once again, I hate to say this at the start of every episode, it has been a while since I've played Witcher. But I'm sure it will come back to me. My armor is all horrible. I really need to repair all of my shit. Down a potion to try to make my health a little bit better. Ooh. Is it taking us to this little hut? No.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though.
Ooh, so we've got some investigations to be doing.
No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it.
Oh.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse.
Yeah, you just said that. I just assumed that one was different because it was... Really need to repair my weapons and armor. Do I have anything in my inventory that can help me with this? I do. I have armor repair kits. I can repair my armor. I don't have anything for my weapons, though. So my weapons are going to remain, like, awful.
Clothing. They change in here. Both were here. I'm going the right way.
Okay.
Wants to show me something more.
So the Leprechaun has shown us that his family was here, but it's not where they currently are. Probably should have meditated while I had a moment. But, let's just hope for the best. Love the, like, lighting effects coming off the Leprechaun, the way he makes everything around him kind of glow. It just looks pretty. I mean, I know that sort of lighting effects have been around since, like, the early, well, the mid-2000s, but it's still pretty. Ruffian's on fire. Yeah, that's gonna be the Rot Fiend.
Horse carcass.
Yeah, I'll get to that as soon as I'm done with these. I don't know why he's setting on fire. I'm assuming my sword just has some next or something. Oh, did I piss off another one? Fucking come get it. So, this week, I'm not entirely sure what... Oh my god, there's another one. Not entirely certain what day it happened. I need to turn the volume down so I can hear myself think. Not entirely certain what day it came out on. But the New Game Plus is now out. So if you have this game, New Game Plus is completely free. So if you have, and maybe you've completed this game, and you really enjoy it, and you want to do it again, you can play it again. New Game Plus, new loot, you keep most of your stuff. Unfortunately, you don't keep your Gwent cards, which is really weird. And I can't... Jesus, they just keep coming. I can't work out why they wouldn't let you keep those. There might be a reason, but it's not one that I know of. Or not one that I can think of. So maybe, let me know in the comments if there is a reason why they're not letting you keep Gwent cards, because that seems silly. Okay, that surely there's not more. Don't call me Shirley. It's a very old joke. Alright, we've got all of this stuff. So we've got a free second here. So let's have a little bit of a kneeling nap. Alright. Let's investigate the horse carcass. Wow, it's straight up beheaded. And then mauled. Something seriously destroyed it.
What do we have here?
A dead horse.
Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
Ooh.
Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength.
The Hulk. The Hulk did it.
Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away.
Oh, but you can't tell what kind
Trail
of
goes on.
what
Good
kind of
thing it
beast it
doesn't end
is.
here.
What kind of professional are you, Geralt? Oh, this was your job. You're supposed to know these things. So yeah, in other news, I've been playing a lot of Blizzard games again lately. So I got back into the Legion announcement for World of Warcraft. Made me kind of crave playing some World of Warcraft. So I'm playing some more of that. That's a thing that I'm doing. I've also, the new Tavern Brawl in Hearthstone is so good. So good. If you play Hearthstone at all, and you're aware of the Grand Tournament, thing, expansion. That's the word. Thanks, Brain. The big expansion, the new expansion pack is coming, the Grand Tournament, that's adding a whole new sort of mechanic into the game. It's adding the Inspire mechanic, and it's adding a bunch of new cards and stuff like that. Check out, and if you have a Hearthstone character who is level 20 or higher, go and check out the Tavern Brawl. It's completely free to play, the Tavern Brawls, as you probably know. And the Tavern Brawl this week is, it's 2 decks composed using the expansion cards that aren't out yet, so you get kind of hands-on, you get to try some of the new cards. You don't get to try all the new cards, there's only 2 decks. But you get to try a decent number of the new cards, which is very exciting.
Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
I've played both decks. There's a mage and a hunter deck. And it's like classic spell power mage versus a zoo hunter. So it's just a lot of beasts versus a lot of spells. 2 very classic, very powerful decks with the new cards. Very cool. If you're watching this like a week after I have posted this on YouTube or after it's gone up on Twitch, you are not gonna know what the hell I'm talking about. But Hearthstone's looking good right now. So Lubberkin led us to this place. What's in here? Children. Oh.
Who's that? Other room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy?
Oh.
Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl
Tell me.
go?
Tell me more.
Her son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale.
Uh-oh.
Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with the Baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I mean. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
So where's the Baron's wife then? We now know the daughter's in Oxenfurt. Apparently safe and sound according to this guy. Where's the wife though?
What happened to Tamara's mother?
For like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. But then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Whoa. That's a interesting insignia.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye. No, these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
That's interesting.
Fine.
Tell me more.
What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only
Why
reason
wouldn't
we
it take the
escaped.
horse? That's
Miss
bigger food.
wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone.
Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why did you help them? That's a
Why
very
help
good
them at
question,
all?
actually.
You risked a
Because
lot.
the Baron's angry.
Yeah. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara alerted, brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No two ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Well, thank you for all the help. Now I know some things. A giant
Thanks for your
monster
The lady,
destroyed a
she'll
horse.
be all right in the end, won't she?
help. I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Oh. Ghost butt.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Hey, a level up. That's always welcome. Let's do that now. Let's level up. Hey, we got a new slot to put things. So I can put this somewhere. And I might as well throw an ability on it. Yeah, for those who might be just tuning in now, I'm absolutely playing a sort of alchemy and spellcasting sort of build. Just to buff those sorts of things. Because you can do fine with the swordsmanship. You don't really need to buff it that much. Like, if you go to the character menu, I'm trying to think of anything in here that's actually kind of useful. Like, that's just a damage increase. That's another damage increase. That's useful. Getting 1 level in that is incredibly useful, but not necessary if you're decent at dodging. I personally, I very rarely use the crossbow, so that's useless. That's okay if you use a lot of adrenaline points. I never really did, personally. And then you've got the second tier stuff, which is more damage and critical chance, and that's okay, a little bit useful, but like it's just the dodging stuff that's useful in here. Yeah, there's not a whole lot in the combat tree that I would particularly use, whereas there's tons of stuff in the spellcast, like the science tree especially. There's so much cool stuff in here. And then the alchemy tree just lets me kind of supplement my potion drinking for later in the game when I start using decoctions. It'll make those decoctions even better. And decoctions kind of function as extra perks. And the more points you put into alchemy, the more decoctions you can drink without killing yourself. Which is always fun. I have made that mistake before, drinking too many potions and making myself so toxic I literally die. So now, we have to talk to the Baron about his family, but is there any secondary stuff we can do? Nothing really around our level. Oh, that's around our level. We can hunt for the Griffin school gear. I don't know if I've said at any point, but I won't be using the Griffin school gear. I might until we get to a specific part in the story when the Wolf school gear becomes available. I will be using the Wolf gear because it just makes sense. Geralt is from the school of the Wolf. Why would he use armor from anywhere else? My first playthrough I played exclusively Cat because I thought Cat was going to be great for spellcasting, and that was one of the reasons I was going to play Cat at the start of this Let's Play. I was going to play with the Cat armor because it's light and it makes your stamina regenerate quickly. So my thinking was, if stamina regenerates quickly, I can cast more spells. That was my great plan. But apparently the Wolf and Griffin armor is even better because it increases the sign intensity. So you don't get to cast spells as often, but the spells you do cast are significantly more powerful. So I'm going to try that this time. So we're going back to Crow's Perch to talk to the Baron about his family. Then I'll probably do that contract on the Shrieker, because that sounds like it could be fun. Sounds like some sort of banshee. I don't remember if banshees are in this game, actually. I don't think so. It'll probably be some sort of, like, if I had to guess, it would probably be a Noon Wraith or a Night Wraith. That makes sense to me. I'll also make a quick stop at Fergus, see if I can't make these swords not falling apart. Forgot how pretty this game was. This game is amazing. Oh, cutscene.
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Peller must. A witcherly service.
Oh, the
that's to
Peller's
say.
here. Hello.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil, the Peller needs.
I am that man.
Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge.
Thought he said there was no
damned
Forefathers'
souls
Eve this
to-
year. He
We've
definitely
the
said
circle to
that.
protect from these wretches.
What will you give me? What is
Why
Forefathers'
hold
Eve?
the ritual at all?
At times men die choking with regret. At times death takes them before they've tasted any bitterness in life. These poor souls, unfulfilled, cannot leave this vale of tears. Their spirits wander midst the living, must be judged, sent on their way. This we do on Forefathers' Eve.
Sure, I'll help out.
Seems like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse, the Peller knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we
Can
resolve
do.
this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Alright, well it's currently 5 a.m., so... Fergus,
How may I assist you?
and your fantastic beard. The Peller's staring at me. What do you offer?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
I am not going to be able to afford repairs. Wow, I'm just looking at my money. Oh, wow. I can't afford to repair either of my weapons. I might need to sell some stuff. I don't know what I have. Yeah, if it's in my inventory, that was a bad... That crossbow is better than mine, but whatever. I need money. If it's in my inventory, I'm assuming I'm not using it. That's worth something. Get rid of it. Screw it. I get so many glyph stones in this game, I'm just gonna sell them all. And now, I can afford to repair all of my armors. Everything's repaired. I am at peak condition. I'm pretty sure I've probably played Gwent with you, so we're not gonna be playing Gwent right now. Let's go and talk to the Baron. Oh, another cutscene.
Remember me?
No.
Stable hand. Pulled
Yes.
you out of the fire.
Yes, I do
I'll never
now.
forget that. Yeah. I'm grateful.
I'm glad Geralt remembered, because I didn't. Thank you.
Maybe I should send him round to the creek. Might catch something.
Oh, send me, man. I thought she said sell. She was gonna send her, or she's gonna sell her man to a creek. That was a little bit odd. Alright, so the Baron is...
Witcher, a word, please.
This is the commander now. What do you want? Everyone wants
What
to
is
talk
it?
to me.
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Well, it's a good thing he's not drunk. He's probably just sad. And that would be too. Hey, he's got a little note here. A love letter. Let's read his love letter, shall we? I'm assuming it's, like, written by him. Let's have a look. Is it a quest item? No. This is a quest item, though. I have now read that. Awesome. Love letter. Oh, this isn't from him. Oh, this is from his wife. I breathed a sigh of relief after reading your last letter. I am so glad you are on the mend after your injury. Oh, this is sent from her while he was at war. That's enough to make you miserable. Wow, okay. No wonder he's just sitting. Glad I took that away from him. So that he can't
There
read
you
it
are.
anymore.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them. Trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Death of a family member is always hard.
Your loss.
Yeah.
It must hurt. Bad.
Show a little bit of
There
compassion,
wasn't
Geralt.
anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned felon. In this hole. This Reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
That
You've
I
learned
do.
something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out.
Hopefully, this little bit of information is enough for him to give me some information about Ciri, goddammit.
Any news for me?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She alright? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again. No intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
He loves the word shan't. Fine.
That
Go to
much I can do.
Oxenfurt. It's not Novigrad, so...
Take this. Call it enticement. And this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontar Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Yay!
Fine. The word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs gone stiff from so much bed rest.
So it looks like we're doing a little bit more Ciri stuff.
That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
Huh. So is Ciri secretive or honest? I was under the impression that I had changed Ciri's outfit back to her default, because I wasn't. This one is pretty good, but kind of glitchy. So I kind of prefer her standard one. I learned it on the road. here and there.
A little here, a little there.
Not surprising, given you wander the world alone.
Not alone no more. She's in the company now.
That's right. You're a member of the company. We're drinking together, killed a wild boar as a pack, you might say. But we've no notion how you arrived here. A woman in a man's garb, razor on her back. Who exactly are you? You a mercenary?
Just a traveler.
I just travel a lot. And I don't always happen upon such good and civil company.
Ah, gift of the gab she's got. Here's the good company.
She's really good at least when I'm playing her, she's really good at just avoiding all the questions.
This I like. Drinks like a lad, knows her sword work, kills a boar as if it were a piglet. A she-wolf, if ever I've seen one.
All right.
Now that is more appropriate than he will ever know.
A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one, but never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse?
This is the stable master.
Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do at all.
Coward.
What happened? You get the jitters?
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
But
Ooh.
not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
The drama. The drama that is happening now. This armor is gonna freak out on a horse. I'm getting the idea that that's gonna be a thing that happens. Here we are. Sunrise. And a bunny. And a shouty man. And a beard.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man chop!
Come on, silly, don't you embarrass us.
Alright, let's race the Baron. Well, Ciri doesn't side saddle. Like that guy thought he was going to. Or she. Going well so far. So, I don't know if I've done any horse racing in this game yet. There is horse racing in this game, there's plenty of it. It's one of the activities that you can do among fist fighting and Gwent. I prefer fist fighting, personally. I win, by a long shot.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you!
What?
Uh-oh.
Another chance to win.
If I know my Witcher, that's a basilisk? I believe that was. So that'll be a fun little fight. I'm gonna have a quick cheeky drink. I expected this loading screen to
She screamed
be
like
shorter.
a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
Hey,
They
fuck
split
you.
up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too. So long.
Alright. So with that, we learned a little bit about Ciri, we learned a little bit about the Baron's family. We just learned a little bit about a lot of things. And with that, I will end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.